Hey everyone, this is Alicia and welcome to my channel. I wanted to do a real grungy and vampy fall inspired look, and this is what I came up with. So if you'd like to see how I created it, just keep on watching. I'm going to start off with priming my eyes with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Chestnut. Then I'm going to blend it out using my Real Techniques concealer brush. Then I'm going to set that in place using my Coty Airspun translucent powder. Using my e.l.f. concealer brush, I'm going to apply the Ulta Beauty single eyeshadow in the shade Summer in Paris as my brow bone highlight. Then I'm going to follow it up by going into the Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions eyeshadow palette, and I'm applying this shade using my e.l.f. blending brush and using it as my transition shade. Now going in with this shade, I'm going to take a different e.l.f. blending brush and I'm going to apply it right below my transition shade. And this shade, it's weird. I like this shade, but it's not pigmented, if that makes any sense. Like, it doesn't have an insane amount of color payoff when you first apply it, but it does build up really nicely. And for some odd reason, I actually really like this shade the most in the palette. Using my Colourpop Tapered blending brush, I'm going to apply that deep cranberry shade slightly below the shade that I just applied. This is another shade that it didn't have insane color payoff, but it built up really nicely. It wasn't patchy. It's really a really beautiful color. And I'm adding this shade to add dimension before I go into a deeper crease shade. Using my e.l.f. Fluffy Crease Brush, I'm going to apply the MAC Single Eyeshadow in the shade Shadowy Lady directly into my crease. If you notice, I'm using stamping and patting motions to deposit the color into my crease before I start to blend it out. That's because I wanted to really build up the shade before I started to blend it out. And I actually think I probably could have went in a little bit deeper because this was supposed to be a vampy look. But I'm actually happy that I didn't overdo it because this is a really pigmented shadow. Now I'm just going back in with my Colourpop brush and I'm going to apply some more of that cranberry shade onto the outer perimeter of that deepened shade to blur out any harsh edges. Then I'm going to go back in with my brow bone highlight, and then I'm going to follow it up by going back in with my original transition shade. When doing your eyeshadow, you want to make sure that you're always alternating between the previous step and the current step. That way you're constantly keeping that contrast and that gradient. Now to carve out my lid, I'm going to use the NYX white eyeshadow base, and I'm going to use my Dale and Rowney No. 6 brush to do so. First, I'm going to apply some to my lid and then look up. That way it can transfer over my natural crease. That way when I open up my eye, you can still see everything that's on it. I don't have hooded eyes, but I do have extra eyelid skin, so that's a really neat trick if you're someone like me that has that, or if you're somebody that has hooded eyes. And once I made sure that my lid was evenly coated, I set it in place using my Coty Airspun translucent powder. Now using one of 3 e.l.f. eyeshadow brushes, I'm applying this light peachy nude shade to the inner 1/3 of my eye. It doesn't have to be exactly precise because you're going to add 2 other lid shades beside it. Then you're going to follow it up by adding that cranberry shade that you applied above your crease shade, and you're going to apply it at an angle. And then after that, you're going to apply the Shadowy Lady eyeshadow to the outer corner, the outer V of your eye, and you're going to make patting motions to help make the blend a little bit more easier. You're going to go back and forth and alternate between each 3 eyeshadow brushes with each shade, and you're going to slightly overlap that shade so that you have a real seamless blend and you don't have a harsh line. Now I'm just going in with my Artist Loft No. 0 brush and some more Shadowy Lady directly into my crease to make sure that that line stays really crisp. Now for my lower lash line, I'm just going back in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. Then I'm going to blend it out and set it in place. Then I'm going to go in with my Bare Minerals Round the Clock Midnight Eyeliner and apply that to my waterline. Now using my Morphe flat concealer brush from the Eye Slay brush set, I'm going to apply Shadowy Lady as close to my waterline as possible. Now I'm just going back in with that cranberry shade and my Colourpop Tapered blending brush to smudge out the lower lash line. And then I'm going to apply the Tarte Lash Paint Mascara to coat my top and bottom lashes. For lashes, I'm using the e.l.f. and Weylie Lash Luxe Kit or Luxe Lash Kit. One of those names. Any fiddles. I absolutely love these lashes. They're super affordable. They're only $4. And I have like a billion pairs of these. And I'm going to curl them up a bit using my e.l.f. eyelash curler. And then I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics V9 brush, and I'm going to apply some more of that Ulta eyeshadow in Summer in Paris as my inner corner highlight. And for the final step, I'm using my Artist Loft number 10 brush and some more of my LA Girl concealer, and I'm going to use it to create like this real sharped out winged effect, if that makes any sense. Like, I want it to look real dramatic. And you can always use tape for this step if you don't feel comfortable doing it like this. But me personally, I just feel like it's easier, so that's why I choose to do it like this. And this is the completed look. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also hit that bell to turn on your notifications. And I hope to see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.